I don't know. I mean, I question that. I question the fire chief, seeing him twice and then seeing a bunch of fire trucks, you know, two going somewhere. And but let me know. I always, like, whenever I see any emergency vehicles with their lights on, like going somewhere, I'm like, no, that's definitely not gang stalking. They're definitely going somewhere for an emergency. You know, I want to keep that thought in my head, because if it is anything different, if they are like turning their lights on and acting like they're going somewhere for an emergency, like fire on a Sunday morning, and that's to kind of rattle me, that is a horrible, horrible waste of resources. You know, and then lunicide at the same time. That's my word, lunicide. I have to think of new words for this because it's so horrible. Yeah, but I think I'm just gonna drive down this kind of main road, see if I see anything, pick it up. Just had to get my camera out for that Baton Rouge fire chief. And this isn't, I mean, I don't want to sit there and get some fire chief on video and, like, you know, stir the pot or cause trouble like that. It's like, this thing is so deceitful, though. You know, non-TIs could see this and be like, well, you're videotaping, you know, they're probably watching you because of that or this. But it's really not. Really, they are hitting me with directed energy weapons, remote neural monitoring, stuff like that. So far that, like, I'm doing magnet therapy and getting, you know, personal defenders and stuff like that to defend myself. Like, I'm sure a lot of y'all are. You know, you're looking for ways to defend, even if it's proactively going out and doing activism. You know, we're all looking for ways to stop this, to put it on hold, to slow it down, to make them kind of work on stuff that we're working on, so they can't just, you know, nail us. There's an empty trailer. Primo has some stuff on it. Lots of trailers. The trailer thing has been for like a month now, where it's either an empty trailer or just a bunch of junk in the trailer. I guess that's a sensitization thing. But y'all tell me y'all's thoughts on the fire chief thing, and then seeing those. Really, it's very, it's very, the probability of stuff like that happening is almost, it is 0%, you know, that you see something like that, and then right after you see fire trucks on a Sunday. It's like, I guess, noon on Sunday. I spent a lot of time on this. I woke up at, like, you know, 9:30, and it's already 12, you know, noon, and I've been making videos and checking them out. You know, I'm just gonna keep putting out stuff like this, though, because there's stuff that, like, I'm videotaping that I don't call out, that y'all may see as part of vehicular stalking. There's, like, you know, trailers and one-light cars that I don't see because there's so much getting past me, that y'all could just watch this video and just kind of check it out, check out the details of it. And that's also kind of what I'm trying to do. Just anything. I'm laying groundwork. I'm gonna do a whole lot more, but laying any kind of this small groundwork and making videos puts little chips in it. Keep chipping away at it. Keep chipping away at it. Keep pushing it. You know, keep making it weaker. So it's like, you know, a lot of these guys who do caravan me, they're not as confident. You know, they're trying to figure out a way, because I'm making videos. They're trying to find a way to kind of finesse it and make me look crazy while I'm making the videos. So they've got another layer to work through, which I love. I love doing that. I love giving them another layer where they think they're just like, yeah, we got this guy, it's done. But, like, I'm doing stuff that they're trying to, like, figure out how to make that look like I'm, you know, like I'm crazy, or I'm not getting the right, you know, video of it. So that's why I always say, you know, the best defense is good offense. There's a white SUV, one light right there, coming up, coming right across. It's like a pristine vehicle with a handicap parking. A lot of these vehicular stalkers you'll see with handicap parking, so they can park and shopping, places where you shop and get in quick to harass you. I don't notice a lot of the, street theater. I think people they're kind of weird regularly, so I never notice anybody doing anything weird to me. I think that the vehicular stalking, some of it, is not vehicular stalking. It's people just driving weird. So that's kind of all I can take. I can't, like the people in stores, like looking at something and they have sunglasses on or something, that would get away from you very, very quickly. There's a trailer right there. Because it's like, I see people who do, and there's a city police coming right by me. Right there. City police right there. So I've gotten a lot of stalking from the big boys this morning. I don't know why though. I haven't. It's like I've been doing the magnet therapy. Haven't really responded to my attackers at all. So I don't know, where that's coming from, but it does look like the big boys are kind of getting more involved. Maybe it's like they do that for a little while, then they kind of, step off of that and just do the one light cars. They kind of switch it up on me because, like, I try and randomize my actions a little bit. The things that I can't randomize is going to the charity I work for, and then trying to get vehicular stalking. So they try and take anything that I don't randomize, and they try and randomize to discredit me. And that's okay, because it'll all kind of funnel into, this is on video, so everybody, leave your discourse, everybody talk about it, and that's fine. I mean, no matter what I look like, it's really happening. So just to report it, there he is again. I'm not sure if that was one of the same city police that was patrolling me earlier, or stalking. I would say stalking, because it's like intimidation of somebody who's being murdered. They may not know. They may think it's patrolling a person of interest, but we know that we're being hit by directed energy weapons and then driving around with people like harassing and intimidating us. I think in a lot of stores there are people who try and do that to me, but like I have to completely ignore that, because it's like everybody acts really weird, when they're walking in the store. And I'm definitely, don't take that as me like saying don't get that on tape. Here's a one light white truck coming up right there. But don't not videotape that. It's just something that I'm working on this angle, and other people can work on the other angle. Lights changing, I'm gonna go under it. We'll all work at these angles and lay groundwork, and then we'll have this evidence to kind of, when we do go to city council or anything like that, we'll have evidence to back us up, and it'll be like hardcore evidence on tape. The next thing, what people are trying to do that, I really need to get a digital recorder so I can try and pick up some of the audio, the electronic harassment. But right now, just kind of doing as much as I can, just when I can take my camera out and get the vehicular stalking, so that some of these people can be aware that maybe somebody in the DHS agency will see this. They'll see that I'm making videos, or they'll see the situation. Their ears, their eyes will kind of open, and they'll be like, wait, this is a complete abuse of what we're doing. It was a complete abuse anyway, but this guy's like, he's getting evidence and stuff like that, and it kind of it muddies the water for them, because they're muddying the water enough for us. So we need to just go ahead. Yeah, like my theory is, like, I muddy the water for them, they're muddying the water for me, and out of all that muddied water, there's going to be stuff that floats to the top that they're not even going to be able to tell that's going to float to the top. and you know, then we'll have something to snatch onto, you know, to really grab. So I do try and I try and stay randomized, except like, you know, I don't know my plans for like getting the vehicular stalking on tape. I don't know if I'll keep doing it as regularly. I might kind of, you know, sit back and see what they do, and really try and like heal my body, and then, you know, kind of make a decision. There's a one light white SUV right there coming up right there, boom. And on the V2K just now, I heard fuck this dude up, fuck this dude up. They never use my name. It's always like I'm just a piece of meat. Like it's like I'm all, like, you know, the exterminators caravanning me. And I haven't seen any of them this morning because it's a Sunday morning. But it's like they really, really do think of me as like nothing, like not even a human being. And it really does bring me back to a lot of the thoughts about, like, you know, Nazi Germany and how, you know, these people, they're just like, yeah, people said we can do this, so we can, you know, hurt people, and they don't mean anything, and it puts a really, really bad psychological spin on our society. Gets a lot of people who are like, yeah, you know, want to be gangsters, and then they start kind of, you know, they get in there, getting their you know, gift cards or whatever for driving around. It's a really, really bad scene. But I want to get as much of it on tape as I can. And yeah, wanted to take out my phone for a second time. So I'll do a little 4-part Sunday morning update. And just, if y'all see anything on there that I'm not catching, you know, please comment. I just, like, you know, I do respect the people who try and get the street theater, and there's a one light truck right there. I really do respect people who get street theater on tape. That's a little bit harder to prove for me. I see a one light car or a city police or sheriff caravanning me. I've seen some one light city police cars, one light sheriff's cars, you know, one light U.S. postal workers, and you know, they have really, really probably some pretty strict regulations on what they can do with their cars, what they need to have fixed. But that's something I can grab a hold on to. So I'm trying my best, guys. I'm gonna just try and keep doing it, keep going as fast as I can. You know, just go as fast as we can, keep putting out as much information as we can, because they're trying to kind of control a reality here, make us look crazy. We just keep going fast, we just keep pushing, we can rip a hole through that reality, to where people they see what's going on. I really do believe that, guys. I believe it with all my heart. You know, God's put it in there. He's put me in this situation. All of us target individuals, He's put us here, whether we like it or not, and we just don't know what's going to happen, because life and God are very ironic. So never stop hoping this is going to end. And you know, it could end tomorrow. You know, there could be something that goes through that floats to the top that everybody can grab onto. And there's a one light car coming up like right behind me. That's him right there. I'm gonna maybe get his face on camera. One light car, one light truck. Truck is like perfect except for that one light being off. I'm gonna try and get his face on camera. But alright, guys, coming up at 30 minutes, I'm gonna get this guy's face on camera for the end. Yeah. This guy doesn't know what he's doing. God bless y'all. Have a happy Sunday. You know, and just keep going. I know this is like torture and murder. But that's why we're gonna get it fixed. That's why people are gonna get behind this. I have total faith in that. It's just, it takes a long time when something's like this and set up like this so that people can justify. I'm at 30 minutes, guys, so I'm gonna turn it off, but I will see y'all on the next one. Alright, love y'all. God bless you guys.